Hello. Hello, how's everyone doing? So, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I know I'm already 10 minutes late. I'm so sorry about that. And there is already some scuff because the OBS shut down once again without even warning me. Just fucking, bailed. Let me put some music on. That's loud. No, it's not night. I do not want this kind of music. Come on. Give me something better. Something better. Hmm. Let me think. Let me think. Sorry. Uh, ooh. There's a small new comic Sarah made. Actually, I actually wanted to say that. Wait, okay. Excuse me. I'm getting distracted. I'm supposed to provide content right now, not take content. Like, not consume content. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm not in streamer mode yet. Even though I'm quite awake, I am a little bit all over the place. Give me some time. Give me some time. I'll come back to you. By the way, um, I'm sorry if for Saturday. I'm so sorry about that. I really is this any good? Hmm. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Excuse me. Let me put myself on the side over here. I know I am actually yeah. I feel like the way I actually made right now the office look like it looks nice. So, how's everyone doing? How's life? How's everything? Let me be over here. It's nice over here. For me, things have been okay. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I things are fine. No. Nothing is wrong. But I do have a certain like, how would you call it? I did have a small of a burnout, you could say. Not just from streaming, but from everything. On Saturday, I actually had some work to do with family. And lately, my family needs help with some business of theirs, uh, quite often. And because of that, I I ended up having too many things to do. On the one side, I do have the channel, and I do care about the channel. I really want to see it improve, and I always try to. I'm always on this constant, like, need to brainstorm new ideas. With the only problem being that you cannot just force good ideas to happen. It will just come to you when the time is right. And on the other side, I do have my classes on voice act or not voice acting. Yes, it is technically voice. My voice lessons, yes, such as uh, you know, this music is actually so fucking good right now. This is the music I really wanted. Um, as I was saying, I'm sorry if it sounds excuse me. I'm sorry if it sounds a little bit melancholic. Perhaps the music is also a little bit of that vibe, but it's not melancholic at all. It's just things are the way they are, okay? And unfortunately, you cannot really change things from being like that most of the time. There are weeks that are really good. There are weeks that are somewhat tough. And then there are ads. You fucking kidding me? I had a moment over there. Shut it! Shut it! Okay, thank you. My fucking god. Within 2 minutes, you had ads. Okay. Okay, where were we? Excuse me. I was thrown out of. I was thrown out of the moment out there, over there. So, as I was saying, that's a little bit loud. There are weeks that are just good. There are weeks that are just stale. There are weeks that are bad. Okay, and it wasn't a bad week, but it was a stale week. Like, I cannot really explain to you. It's a mixed feeling, like being troubled for something, but not really having any bad emotions about it. You're just, it's like trying to climb a mountain, and you reach the point where you are just a little bit out of stamina, so you need to take a breather right before you start climbing up again. That's the point I am right now. I was, because I took a small break Sunday and Monday from everything. Okay, to tell you the truth, I was just sitting on my home all fucking day and playing Genshin Impact. I got a little bit addicted on this game, but then again, I really like this game because it's very nice aesthetically, and it also gives me a little bit of peace of mind. Playing video games always gave me a peace of mind, and it's just that. Like, I just enjoyed that, really. Okay. Excuse me. I was trying something new with chat, and now I see that. Okay, let me check real quick. If I was to send a quick message. Hello. Sorry for the scarf. Sorry. For scarf. How do you write scarf? Forgot. Sorry for the scarf. Let me put a nice face over there. A smiley face with a drop of sweat, because this is how I usually feel. Smiley. But, hello. Sorry for the scarf. Okay. Let me see how it will look like on OBS. Oh, it looks upside down now. Okay. Perhaps it's good this way. Perhaps it's good this way, yeah. So where was I? Yes, as I was saying. So I really needed a small break. Okay? I really needed some time to, think things through. Did I came into a conclusion? Well, first conclusion is that I need to calm down a little bit, because I am somewhat a little bit too into it. Truth is, I just had to balance way too many things, and because of that, balancing so many things all together, you always need some time to figure things out. You always need some time to, manage to keep yourself a little bit. Wait a minute, what the fuck is going on with the chat? What have I done to the chat and now it looks so weird? Wait a minute, if I was to go to my channel right now, how would the chat look like? Did I change the entire, way YouTube works? You see, there is one small problem. For some reason, YouTube help is always active, and I cannot remove that. And I'm always trying to remove it, and I cannot. How can you remove YouTube help? Just remove this shit out of my chat all the time. It's visible also in the... this small window. I will not hide it at this point. I do not even give a shit. This small window over here. Learn more. This is basically YouTube help. How do you remove that shit? For protection on, you know, on the content within a stream. Okay. Okay. Apparently, I cannot actually. I'm trying to see if maybe it's on the. No, it is not. Okay, screw it. I was trying to see if it's on the options, but apparently it is not. Okay, where was I? Yes, I had my voice lessons. I had my migration lessons. I had to help family. I have the channel, and I am at the point where I am feeling a little bit, like I'm trying to balance too many things at once. That's why I needed some time to calm down. Now I am calm, and now I am fine. But I guess I could not help this feeling before, I could not really help the feeling of needing to I couldn't help the feeling that I needed to take some break, really. And I cannot lie to you. Sometimes I do not like it when I take breaks. It feels like I'm trying to stall. It feels like I'm wasting time. Let me tweet out that I'm alive, by the way. I forgot about that. Live now. Actually, I want to see something. How does people put this red dot in whenever they are live now? There's this weird red dot they always put out. Ah, there it is. I found it. The red circle. They put two of these. Actually, let me check. I know I really want to see how others do it. You see, you never stop learning, and that's the thing. That I always find myself trying to learn more and more and more and more. And sometimes it feels very off. Always trying to learn, always trying to be better, basically. Always trying so hard to be better, only to feel a little bit off, I cannot find it. Shit. Apparently these tweets are deleted from others when they are not live anymore. I see. Okay then. Actually, you know what? I don't care. It's just a single red circle. What should I say? What should I say? On the tweet, I mean, when I am live now. Perhaps I should do this, I should do this off stream. But I do wake up kinda late. That's one more thing I had to say. Like, damn, my sleep schedule. For some reason, it is really off these days. Like, I do not really feel tired at night, but I feel tired at morning. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. I do not really want to overthink about it. Yeah, it seems more. It seems more simple and nicer, actually. Okay. So, as I was saying, I was trying to think things over, okay? And I know for a fact that I want to keep up with this channel, right? It is what it is. It is what I want to do, actually. No, it's not like what it is. This is what I actually want to do. I actually enjoy streaming a lot. But I have this constant, shadow over me. That I want to keep doing more, and I want to perform better and better, and I have to learn more. And I guess this is actually what everyone going through. As a matter of fact, As a matter of fact, I believe this is exactly what everybody is going through when they are a content creator. Especially if you're, if you're a big content creator, and you're always trying to, I do not know. Sometimes I'm thinking, is it just their talent? Is it just themselves? Like, this is who they are, and they always enjoy what they do so much, it feels like it's never like work. But for me, this does not actually apply. I think it's because I'm not actually experienced enough. I'm not sure. Or maybe not experienced, because streaming is more about, about being able to provide something to the world. I don't think I need experience in talking. I mean, I can always do better by, having better speech skills, but I already have good enough speech skills, I believe, at least on my own. I want to believe, at least, but you cannot really get any better at some point. For me, it feels more like work because I actually do not really have much on mind, I guess. It's not much when it comes down to... give me 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. My father actually brought me breakfast. But I had already breakfast, so I'm gonna eat. I guess I'm gonna eat it later. So where was I? Yes. Where was That's the thing. I'm still trying to figure it out, and I guess it's wrong for me to actually start thinking about it right now. Right now I'm streaming, and right now I should actually provide something. But then again, that is why I'm just doing these chatting streams. Like it's not necessarily about melancholy. It's not nostalgia. It's not about anything like that. It's about letting it out. That's it. Like if you do have it in you, just let it out. And this is what I like also from my viewers too. Like I am one of those people that believe that you have to confront what's bothering you. If you just stay silent and just pretend that it's not there, it will keep haunting you. For me, it sounds like whenever I speak it out, it's more, I get more desperate for, I sink more into despair or something. But it's quite the opposite. Like, I let this despair out right now, and I feel way better afterwards. Like, when I say way better, like, I mean way better. Like, after that, I feel like the world belongs to me, actually. Why? Because I'm not hiding it. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to I am not trying to I'm not trying to evade it or in some way at all. I'm just doing what I like. And if I have some kind of problem, if I have some kind of thing that actually does not, throws me off a little bit, the fact that I am acknowledging right off the bat makes me feel better immediately. Or at least I'm trying to figure it out in some way. Still, it makes me feel better. Excuse me, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now. I'm trying to find the shenanigans, but I cannot find much. By the way, I named it Twitter shenanigans because I actually excuse me, I'm watching a tier list right now. Oh, I'm always losing myself on something. Kira, how are you? Hello. Glad to see you here. Yes, I was talking about I was about to talk about Twitter shenanigans. I partake in those. Okay. Do you have any Twitter shenanigans to share with us? Actually, I have been a little bit active on Twitter these past few days. And my favorite one, that's going on these past few days is that I'm well. How are you? I'm good. I was saying that I had to take a small break, like for 2 days, because I was feeling a little bit burned out. But I'm better now, actually. I'm doing better, for sure. Sometimes, look, it's like about how you know how to balance yourself out. If you feel like you cannot keep up, maybe you should take a small break. And this is at the point where I was, like where I am. I'm almost over it. Like I'm already feeling better, but it felt like I have been doing too many things at once, and I started to lose balance. So I had to take a small break for, Sunday and Monday to figure some stuff out, I guess. Or just give some time to, let everything sink in. Anyway, Twitter shenanigans right now. 2 days ago, Juniper, the moth VTuber, everyone knows her. I do not really need to introduce her. She actually made a tweet. Let me show you that, actually. Give me 1 second. It's worth, talking about it. I'm glad you're better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kita. I hope you're doing well as well. I see you're very active on Twitter as usual. I always get notifications from time to time from your tweets. So, where was I? Yes. Juniper actually made she actually was talking about the trend, since that trend is going on around again. Let me show you that. Right here. Oops. Where is my excellent. I haven't made this page yet because I changed the I live on Twitter. Okay. Here I am. Let me just fix myself real quick. Whoop. Excellent. Let me put on the side over here. Excellent. So, since that trend is going on around again, please drop your most fucked and unironically okay hear me out characters here. No rules the badge tier shit. I want to see your soul. I will look at them on stream. I'm not sure if she did made a stream about it, but I really want to believe that. I think people get it, but just to elaborate, I mean like fictional crushes. Okay. Hear me out. The immediate thing I did was just shift all the blame on her. Because I tweeted out this. You know what you did, Junie? You know what you did? And that actually gained some attraction. I got 83 likes. I don't usually get so many likes, especially from reply. I don't know her, but I know I love her model. Well, she has been around for almost 2 years now. She actually was, she became famous from a clip that someone made of her that was like the goth, not the goth, the moth VTuber that how was it called? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I have to find it. Give me 1 second. There was this very famous clip. That almost she the thumbnail was as if she was a goddess. I don't think I'm gonna find it because it's so old now, but it was almost it was almost 2 years ago. There it is. Nah, there it is. I found it. So this is what she became famous for. The moth VTuber you should be simping for. That was almost 1.5 years ago, and that's how I found her. She has been in Takahata's many times actually. Weary 101, his club, bar. I have the club. He doesn't have. I have the club. It's not open yet. I will open up the club at some point, but he has a bar. Excuse me. And that's how I found her. And the reason why I have been keeping up with her is mostly because I love the fact that she has made the model herself. She has drawn the model and she has made it herself. This is not the only model. She has 5 models. One more impressive than the next. I cannot even explain to you how much I actually love her models. But she does it only for personal, joy. She doesn't actually take commissions. She was actually, if you happen to know, hello, I see in your face, Bangdafi. Bangdafi. I will call you Bangdafi, okay? Hello, Bangdafi. You came into a somewhat of a weird situation here, but okay, hear me out. uh, that's my goals. Well, yeah, she actually has been like. When I found out about her, she had already been practicing Live 2D and Live 2D for 1 year, drawing, I think, many more, and she made everything herself. Like, I'm have to be honest with you, I was always so impressed with how much talent she has. And I always, whenever I find myself in a position where someone has to make something like that, like they actually asking for something, I always want to come up with something that will immediately put the blame on them. Because in case you do not know what this is, as a matter of fact, a doujin where it is, as a matter of fact, a moth. And she was inspired from that. That's why I did this. And then there are people who are just, answer to me, a man of quality. So and it gets even crazier, like with the crashes and all that. Look at that, gory, completely weird in many ways. Some people have actually, put her face in, which is actually almost as accurate as mine. Horror shit. This is her actually. I think this is her art as well, and this is one of her models, like one of her monstrous forms, and it gets crazier and crazier as you go down. And I'm not gonna go any more down. But yeah, you have to understand, like, it has been a crazy, it has been two crazy days. The fact that I actually, managed to break the mold a little bit like that. I do not normally get so many likes, and I actually kind of enjoy. I'm getting tongue twisted. Excusez-moi. I'm kind of enjoying that. Oh, another one. Taikireen, another VTuber, which I actually do not really know much about, but I just so happen to follow her because I actually. Oh, wait a minute. I follow her because she's following me back. That's why I follow her. Look, many times I follow people. Sometimes I just feel like following people. I do not really have any particular reason for following others. So she tweeted out this, like, me or a PS5, and I'm like, is that even a question? And that also gets some attraction. And people actually like it, laugh their ass off. Man, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to shenanigans on Twitter, it doesn't have to be drama. Like, it's always more about the fun. And you can find people which you can have a lot of fun with. Unfortunately, I don't really have much in terms of, other replies or things that I have done. But I really want to see. I always like checking what other people talking about or what they're going through. It always feels like it is like that. I'm here to looking for a good one. Well, a good one. You mean like a good tweet, or something about good shenanigans? There are always the usual, memes and all that they do. But unfortunately, most of the time I do not really participate in meme kind of, in memes and all that, unless I have like something really good in mind. Like, whenever I am around, like, I have to have something that I believe personally that is genuinely smart, that is genuinely, something that will stick out, because I most of the time do not really have that good of I do have a lot I do have creativity, but this creativity cannot be expressed very well. Or perhaps whenever I need creativity, I do not actually manage to come up with something that is genuinely good. Or perhaps it doesn't stick out. So many times I might find myself, replying or posting something that almost nobody will see. That's why I have changed that a little bit. I'm always tweeting out, or I'm always, replying whenever I feel like, yes, this is actually something funny. At least for me. There are also the usual lewd things, like Rain over there. She has I do not even know what this position is actually. And she's like, hello there. You're not actually that tall, but okay. Fair enough, I guess. I'm not judging. If you feel like, oh, and I found one of Mickey's tweets 7 hours ago. Push me and then just touch me until I can get my satisfaction. Yeah, you do live on Twitter, Mickey. I can see that. Be happy the fact that it's not November, in case I might, because if that was the case, I might forget you in the cell again. That was good, actually. Man, I need to come up with something good like that again. I genuinely have to come up with something that it's like the role. All my shenanigans are lewd. Well, I can see that. That is the reason why I actually found you. You are a danger to the society, Mickey. What can you do? Yay, the shell. You liked it. Oh, something else. Do you know a voice actress called Sarah Anne Williams? It's one of my favorites, my personal favorite voice actresses. That voice actress, you probably do not know her. She has voiced many anime characters, but one of the most famous characters she has voiced is in League of Legends, Jinx. But in the game, not in Arcane. In Arcane, she was voiced. Jinx was voiced by someone else. She's returning once again as the goddess Uni in Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters, out on PS4 and PS5. By the way, I have never played a full-on game Neptunia, and I actually own one game. Which one was it? I'm thinking maybe I should stream it. Which one was it? Neptunia 6? No, wait a minute. In Neptunia Interdimension. I have not been keeping up with this series at all, actually. Hyperdimension? No, it's not the Hyperdimension. Then what can you do? Hey, Bagdafi, thank you so much for subscribing. You made my day. I do not get a lot of subscribers, actually, and let alone noticing them on stream. You are the first person which does that. I know her name, but I'm not sure who I know that she voiced. Well, I know for a fact, as a matter of fact, she has voiced in the English dub this crazy woman in the Kiragiri. Wait a minute. Whenever it is with Kirigiri, excuse me. Kirigiri. No, not Kirigiri, excuse me. That's a character, that's not the the poker anime. God damn it. Let me find it real quickly. Let me find it. Kakegurui, excuse me. I'm a complete idiot. Um, there she is. There she is, the crazy chick. She has voiced this character right here. Me, 3.8 K followers, but only on Omelette Arcade. Okay. I know the show, not the name. Well, don't worry, I found it. Don't worry, I found it. That's a chick right here. I cannot remember her name either, but she has voiced also this character. Like this one. Look, whenever Sarah Williams actually voices a character, most of the time she voices a crazy character. Me personally, she has also voiced Metalia, the witch from the video game The Witch and the Hundred Knights. Kakigurui, I only watch compilations. I have watched the first season, I haven't watched the second season personally. It's like Death Note but with poker actually, don't you agree? It is crazy. Yes, Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. That's the game I actually have. And I'm thinking maybe I should actually play it on stream at some point. You know, whenever you it's always fun because whenever you play with whenever you play something like a visual novel, especially if it's anime, on stream, it's bound to have something that it's gonna throw you off the rails. Like some kind of kinky scene or something that you will say and immediately will happen. Like, you know, this kind of basically romance comedy kind of humor. Actual anime shit. So I'm thinking maybe I need to actually play more visual novel games. And maybe, you know, Neptunia 7 is probably the best choice. Perhaps. Oh shit, I cut off the music. Excusez-moi. How did I do that? Where was the music? Yes, this was the music. Right here. Excusez-moi. That was my mistake. I'm so sorry about that. Now, let me think. Man, whenever it comes to Twitter shenanigans, you always find the most crazy shit. Like, it's difficult for someone like me who always like take things a little bit not seriously, but then again you could say that I am a little bit more grounded than most people. That you know. For example, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you exactly what I mean. Let me explain to you exactly what I mean. We have Zentreya here. She's like, 10 likes and I'll go over to Haruka's house and throw soup at her. Now, please people, go ahead and tell me, what the fuck am I supposed to make out of this? And you know, 10 likes, it's obviously something like she obviously wants to do it, so she knows for a fact that she will get 1,000 times more than that. This is how it always is on Twitter. Twitter is like, you know, Mad Max wasteland, actually. But I often stop by once to see the loneliest and best YouTube. Ah. Okay. When you say the loneliest and the best, you mean me? I mean, well, I am kind of lonely most of the time. But hey, the fact that I am, the fact if you're calling me best, that means something. I'm flattered. Thank you so much. But then there are also the wholesome things, like Iron Mouse over here. having this very nice picture. By the way, did you see that one clip I made? That one clip where it's just this one small clip, which actually got a couple of views actually, of Iron Mouse just saying, you know, Merry Christmas in Greek. Magnifique. Υπέροχο. Amazing. It was everything I ever wanted. Now I can rest in peace. Man, also something else. For how long have I been streaming anyway? I'm almost close to 4 months. Damn. Time moves fast. I haven't seen it, but I'll go looking. Well, it's on the video section of the channel. You can find it. It's very easy to spot. Like, you can see a huge face of Iron Mouse right there. Right beside Japan holds the record for biggest orgy instead of Greece. Do not, I will not, you know, elaborate on any more of that. Man, my channel is a fucking mess. Whoa, what is this? Miori Celesta. Oh man, I also know Miori. Miori has been around for so long. He's a guy guildmaster VTuber. Let me show you real quick. I finally found the time to polish a guild logo. Onwards to adventure beer pals. Hopefully I'll have some more uses for it in the future. Man, this is actually a nice model. Ah, damn. I also make my own model. My own boo. Okay, sorry. Excusez-moi. Okay, sorry. The OBS closed again for no reason. This happens a lot. So sorry about that. So, I demand further elaboration. So, if you want further elaboration, you can watch the video, you know. But okay, I'll go ahead and I'll tell you. Apparently, at some point, I stumbled into a video where it said that, you know, the biggest record for biggest like the record held by a country for the biggest orgy is Japan, and I'm genuinely pissed off about that. I'm like, that's impossible. Orgy is a Greek word. The Greeks have more sexual activity than fucking Brazil. I'm not even fucking joking. Like, the most sexual country in the world is Greece. Come to Greece and we'll take care of you. This is how we're this is how we were all here. But that's the thing. Like, how is it possible that it's Japan the one that's holding the record? Yeah, it is what it is, apparently. God, our organ is a bigger one. Well, this is what we want. They use teamwork. Well, indeed they did. They did use teamwork. Whenever it comes to teamwork, the Greeks are not very, you know, they're very, you know, collaborative with each other. We are always so conflicted. No, and something else. Mickey, please tell me why the fuck in my feed there is always someone. There's always someone which apparently you follow. Excusez-moi. Apparently the whole OBS got crashed again. Give me 1 second to fix it. Where am I? Here I am. I'll put myself here. Now the window is right here. This does not work very well. We have to make it bigger. We made it bigger. Excellent. Now we lock it again, and now we roll. Apparently this person, which I have no fucking idea who it is, you follow, and I get one of these. I got some time to kill, so hit me with some sexy PNGs. I'm not rating Bikru, AI art, IRL photos, or fairies. Fair enough. But why is everything so fucking lewd? Bang bang. This is something that you have done on my feed. Actually, ever since I followed you, I always get something lewd. Actually, it's not just you. I ended up after November, my feed has been destroyed by lewd shit. It was like being horny police. It's just Aya Colon. I mean, ever since November, you know, I basically made the sacrifice. You know, I made the sacrifice to, you know, take the fall for everyone else. Sorry, me and my friends are so lewd. Yeah, I can see that. I am glad I found you. Now I can throw you all into jail. Immediate, like the first day of November, you all have the invitation. And it's not just you, actually. I still actually talk to a couple of streamers from time to time. And whenever they are too lewd, I'll be like, you know, keep this up until November. Keep this up until November. You're not gonna be laughing anymore after when November comes. Wait a minute, why is there no music? Where's the music? I have put a three-hour video and apparently there is no music. Why is there no music? Or perhaps, wait a minute. Oh, there was music. Apparently, no. Wait a minute. Was it my earphones that got off? Who party rocking the set? I'll make. I'm so sorry, Mickey. I'm so sorry. Apparently, there is a lot of scuff today, as usual. There was also a lot of scuff on. There was also a lot of scuff last time too, and I do not know why. OBS just shuts down on me. You hear music, so apparently it was something on my PC, or it got lagged, or my earphones did not hear. Now I hear music as well. I'm so sorry about that. God damn it, you cannot actually do a decent stream if you're always, you know, so scuffed. It's frustration. What can you do? Is it a VTuber stream if there is no scuff? Well, true. But that's the thing, like, it ruins the moment. Like, you cannot always, like, have, like, something good happening and then immediately, like, have OBS decide to close down for no reason. Everything works fine, but for some reason OBS just shuts down on me now. Oh, well. What can you do? By the way, one more thing. You have any idea how the hell am I supposed to remove this? Like the learn more tab on the chat. I have been searching quite a while and I haven't been able to find how I'm supposed to remove that. I have been clicking on it many times, but it does not go away. Like it just opens another tab to learn more about, you know, the community guidelines or something. Okay, this time it did actually stop the music. This wasn't just me. So, I have no idea. Oh, well, don't worry. I'll figure out one day. This is all about, you know, it's all about learning, you know, as you go. You cannot expect things to be perfect right off the bat. So, what was I saying? Yes, I was saying. I found out about another VTuber recently. a VTuber, which I cannot really remember the name. What was their name? Cannot remember the name. Let me think. Give me 1 second. I do not think she's streaming right now, but I will check up. Quiet, Mary. Quiet. Give me some time. I really want to find her. Like, I will recommend you to her if you probably do not know her. I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. Oh well, now I did point it out. You see, it feels like, you know, whenever you are on the, not on the receiving end, like if you are on the receiving end, you do not really realize many things. But if you find yourself being the one who's broadcasting everything, it feels like even the smallest of details are like ruining for, like it will ruin you. And this is what I feel with this damn little box always being in the corner. I'm like, how do I remove this shit? Oh, damn it. So, what was her name? Man, I have subscribed to so many goddamn VTubers. Sometimes, you know, after a certain point, it feels like they are the same. Which they are not. They are also, every one of them is, they are great people, but goddamn. Where are you? I will find you. I do find everyone in the end. I'm calling police. What do you expect? Where are you? I'm literally just searching on the bar over here on the. I missed her somewhere. How is that even possible? This should not be possible. This is not you, right? It's not her. Crap. No, it's her! Oh, I found her on the first try! Okay, so I found her. I told you, I always find them when I want to. So. The BGM is so cozy, I'm getting sleepy. Sorry about that. Do you want me to change the... Do you want me to change it? You know, whenever it is about chatting, it's always about, you know, the chill with me. If you want me to change the you know, the BGM, I'll change it. No, I like it. Okay. So, here's someone you would like to know who it is. I'm pretty sure you will love her. Her name is Ayena. Apparently, she is a part of the group of Aurora, I think. And one of her friends just so happened to be one person which I actually, you know, checked up on November. But apparently, she told me that she was the most wholesome of the bunch. She is actually the most lewd one. And I'm like, shit, how did I not find her? That's her. Give me 1 second to fix the windows yet again. God damn it. I do not know why it always saves the windows like this. I need to change that and I need to fix it at some point. I'm getting this feeling that it's probably the reason why OBS shuts down. It's because of the wrong aspect, like the wrong inches of the size. Like, I do not actually have a, you know, full-on HD monitor. Perhaps that's why it's happening. I'm not sure. So anyway, Sayena, right here. If you wanna hear anything about Sayena, she's always so fucking lewd. Like, you cannot stay a single minute without her saying something about lewd. You know Sayena. I expected that you are accomplices. Always something lewd. Even now, let me pick a random point. I'm gonna pick this one. She's gonna say something lewd immediately. I'm still feeling cranky.
Is it really?
Shut it. Shut it. I'll see you in November. I'll see you in November. You're gonna be in the same cell with me with Nikki. God damn it. Disgusting degenerates. Oh no. Man, I'm always having so much fun being like the one who's actually trying to boss around everyone. I fucking love this community. Not gonna lie. What the fuck is this? Okay, excuse me. I'm sorry. This sounds very... This is so silly, it's perfect. There is actually an account. It's very famous. It's called Satan. Just that. Satan. Many VTubers actually follow this this person as well. And he always like acts so... Like he always makes so many funny things. So here's the headline. A priest who temporarily died reveals he went to hell and they were playing Rihanna's Umbrella as torture. I fucking love Umbrella, by the way. And this guy's like, snitch. Real question is, why is a priest ending up in... God damn it. True, you. This is like the purest version of Twitter shenanigans right there. Oh, I love these. Time to play one of these, actually. Time to play one of these. It's one of those stopping the picture kind of thing. So, you've been approached by the gift Nyan. What is your boon, traveler? Okay, let me see. I want the PS2 game, but I have to time it. Ooh, that's also good. Yes, I got an Iron Mount Splashy. Malaki day. Goddamn. That's actually amazing. I wanted a PS2 game, but there it is. Right, the next click. A loose copy of Final Fantasy X. I actually do own Final Fantasy X on PlayStation 2. What the hell? I will take the Iron Mouse Plus. Yeah, true. It is. This music is very cozy. It really puts your mind at ease. Daya Riku, she made a tier list of lasagna, I guess. All kinds of spaghetti. It is what it is. What was the other VTuber? The one that me. Wait a minute. I love tier lists. Well, yeah, but some tier lists are kind of off. Like, I do not really know what to say about this specific one. Unbeatable. The Pacheri and the Papardelle. Very, very good. Cannelloni. Capelletti. Wait a minute. Casoncelli. Fettuccine. Lasagna. Anyway. Maltagliani. Orecchiente. It's actually amazing. Pizzi. Scagliatelli. Tagliateles. This is how we call them in Greece. Tagliateles. Tagliatelle. Strozapreti. Decent is Agnolotti, Linguini, Mafalde, Penne, Ravioli, Tagliolini, Rigatoni, Tortellini. Tortellini is also real good. Tortelloni, Tortiglioni, Trenette, Troccoli. Trefie, man, my Italian is amazing. A pasta tier list? Yes, indeed, it is a pasta tier list. Not goodle. Bavette, conciglie, farfalle, garganelli, macaroni. Oh, macaroni is not that bad. Okay, I actually, if it's on a huge now, like if it has a huge hole, it's bad for me. I do not like it. It's difficult to eat. But what the fuck is this? What the? Loads the gun with penne, and he's like, "Mamma mia!" Oh Christ! So where were we? All pasta is best pasta. Indeed, but the way it's cooked is the question. For me personally, like antende, I do not like pasta antende. It's horrible. Like it has to be. It shouldn't be raw. Like in Greece, we do not do that. Like it has to be just enough. Like when you cook spaghetti, pasta, whatever, it has to be cooked well enough to be soft, but not too much in order to, be like glue. You've mamaed your last meal. Yeah, indeed. We've you've mamaed your last meal. It has to be cooked, not attende. Attende, it's not good for the stomach, because you know what? Whenever it comes to pasta and spaghetti and everything that is basically made out of, sitari. How do you call sitari in English? Sometimes I forget certain words that I actually knew about. Wheat. Whatever is made of wheat, it eventually ends up, growing way too large whenever it finds itself in water, right? So if you find yourself making a tender, pasta, the pasta not being well baked will end up expanding in your stomach, and that is not good. At least that's what the Greeks say. So yeah, I hate attende pasta. Passatelli, pizzoccheri, sagnette. I don't even know these actually. I don't think I have ever tried them. Fusilli. Fusilli is not that insulting. Fusilli is bad. Fusilli is one of my favorites. What? Okay, I will stay mad, but I will get you for this one day, Diarico. Bucatini, Capelli d'Anglello, Cavatelli, Lumace, Malorendus, Riot, Spaghetti. Well, okay, whatever. Spaghetti is the classic, though. You cannot really beat the OG. Whatever you say. Vermicelli and Ziti. Full 4 hours. Yeah. Indeed, full 4 hours. Now, by the way, in case you questioning why I'm always changing from Twitter to Office constantly, it's because I am actually afraid of Twitter. I learned a thing or two on November, You do not scroll through Twitter without knowing what you're scrolling into. You get it? I hope you're getting it. Mickey, what is this? Sometimes you actually tweet out the most ridiculous things. What? Me runs out outside in short and shorts bra. My neighbor. Damn, that's how you're coming out. That's actually. I'm not afraid. Don't look. Okay, genuine question though. Do you always take too much to think about these conversations, or these are actual conversations that you actually have right now? IRL. What can you do? I was trying to check the Well, to be honest with you, if it is for a quick, actual conversation, oh wow, okay. Well, truth to be told, if it's like for something real quick, like going down, grabbing something such as mail or like something from the car or something that is already parked like outside your house, you're like, I do not feel like changing my clothes. I'm just gonna run outside with whatever I'm already wearing. So I understand that. I understand it. There's also the more wholesome side. Uh, this other girl, which is also followed by you, Laele. If you can respond to this, let me hold your hand. Like, this is, if I was on duty right now, this is actually cultured. Okay? I do not see anything lewd right here. This girl right here is innocent. It was really quick. Ah. Oh, well, it's understandable. If it's something real quick. Update. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Whenever False Side has news, you know that you have to listen to this news. Update. YouTube has greatly slowed down the processing of 4K videos. In addition, videos are now not viewable until all resolutions are processed. What? Really? We have offered 4K videos for years, but this change has slowed down our workflow by a full hour. 4K may need to be halted for now. Well, I can barely find myself giving, my videos on 720 pixels, so yeah. I didn't know I followed her. Well, apparently you follow a lot of people. You do follow a lot of people. You follow 600 people, and I think that's like double of the people I follow. Yeah, 660 people, and I follow like 330. So there are probably many people which you follow and you do not even know that you have followed. There's also the tier lists of this new. I'm not sure if it's new, but apparently this person has been around for quite a while now, and they actually love their tier lists. Penumbral VT 667. That won't do. Yes, do it 669. Go ahead and follow 2 more people. You see, I know how you think. That's the whole part of being horny police. You have to start thinking the way. Excusez-moi. I got a hiccup. You have to start thinking the way the criminals think. That's just how it is. Anyway. So we looked at this guy. He made a tier list about. So we looked at how well VTubers would do in a horror movie situation today. Surprising no one. Very few of them last very long. The MC that somehow survives. Root, Iron Mouse, Vey, Rosemi, Meriwether, Shy Lily. Damn. By the way, I have to be honest with you. I just realized that Shy Lily reached like 1 million on Twitch, and I'm like, is that even? It's not even possible anymore. Like for a VTuber to reach 1 million on Twitch. Because if you were to compare, even though comparing is a bad thing, I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I cannot help but really trying to compare statistics. I'm sorry. I am a little bit mathematical like that. Do not hate me for that. Whenever I find myself like that, like in this position where I'm like, okay, how's that even possible? Because that other person, for example, the one that came to my mind is Zentreya. Zentreya, she always does such an amazing work. And her models are always looking so fucking good. She has like 300,000. Like, I don't know, lol, Shy Lily is different. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Shy Lily appeared like 1 year ago, and she took everyone by storm. Like she came in, like she owns everything, and now she doesn't, as a matter of fact, own everything. That's just how it is now with Shy Lily. You accept that, or you can hate on it. I like Shy Lily right off the bat, not gonna lie. But I'm surprised that someone is gonna, like, how someone can still be a VTuber, even though the trend of being a VTuber now has almost, passed a little bit, because it's been already 3 years since it became a big thing. And they can still now reach the millions, even on a place like Twitch. For me, it sounds like it's a big, like, task, like a huge labor to get 1 million followers on Twitch specifically, because on Twitch, it's not like on YouTube. Like, I'm more used on YouTube. Like, on YouTube, you can make a video, and people will definitely come afterwards to check up on that video. But when it comes to actually, live streaming, Twitch seems like something impossible to do. I don't know. I personally have I have a horrible bad experience with Excuse me. Oh. I have a horrible bad experience with Twitch, because last summer, not this summer, like last summer, I ended up making live streams on Twitch, and nobody ever came. Which is a huge contrast to now being on YouTube and having some people come at some point. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? That's why this is actually Duolingo working. Does everybody see this? Like, this is degenerate behavior. I would have put Duolingo in jail for that. Good old days of being a police officer, yeah. Whenever it comes to trends, it feels like someone always trying to find the can't stop twerking. What the fuck? That's also a confession. You are saying that you're, as a matter of fact, twerking. It's not like something shoved up in your pants or something. Okay then. Okay. I will remember Duolingo for November. Anyway, as I was saying, it feels like always people are chasing trends. Like everything is a race for being the most relevant. That's Duo getting ready to come get me for skipping lessons. Man, you have seen the memes of Duolingo always being so threatening about other. I had also downloaded Duolingo, and I wanted to learn Japanese through Duolingo, and I'll probably make a stream about that at some point, like trying to learn Japanese. But man, they are so hilarious. You skipped your Spanish lessons. Duolingo is asking like permission to know your location or something like that. What the fuck is this? You see, god damn it. When I say Twitter shenanigans, you don't need someone like me to show you what shenanigans is. Look at this. Canadian cereal is fucking wild. And the cereal is actually shrimps on water. Unbaked. What? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Shenanigans, it is what it is. Shrimps. Well, yeah. Shrimps are nice. Like, they're very tasty. They are amazing. I love shrimps as well, but they have to be cooked. Don't you agree? Those are cooked. What? There's no way these are cooked. Are you kidding me? Have you seen this picture? This is not cooked. What are you talking about? This is not cooked. What are you talking about? There's no way that's cooked. This is how you call it. There is no way in Canada this is what cooked shrimps look like. Usually shrimps are dark until cooked. No, the opposite. Usually shrimps are whitish or pinkish until they are more reddish when they are cooked. It's not bad. What? What? Yes. You're kidding me. There's no way. What? You people are completely like unhinged. Like what? And how do you know that? Wait a minute. I thought you were. You're not Canadian. You are from. No, wait a minute. It wasn't you that was from Britain. I'm sorry. I confused you with another viewer. Mickey, where are you from? Maybe American shrimps are different. I'm not from America. But still, like, wait a minute. Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking, that is. I'm Canada and I'm living in America right now. So like we have a confirmation right now that this is, as a matter of fact, how cooked Canadian shrimps look like. The more you know. Well, from Greece, this is definitely uncooked. Like I cannot even explain to you. This is definitely uncooked. They are cooked and frozen. Ah, that's what you mean. Well, most of the time. Wait a minute. I just realized something entirely different. Look at this picture again. Look at this picture again. Did you realize what location we are? God fucking damn it. Why would you take a picture of your cereal, which is uncooked, or perhaps cooked, on your toilet? Oh, my head hurts. Oh, crap. Oh, Christ. Okay. I think we've had enough. Oh, my God. Okay, look. As I was saying, when it is something frozen, in Greece, we recook it. Because it feels like, okay, you know, something might be baked and frozen, but it's not baked well enough. Eating on the toilet. It's for a fast access, you know, fast in, fast out, kind of thing, huh? Ready for stomach pains. Oh my God, no. Oh Christ. And then you're telling me that. Oh crap. Christ. Same. It's not cooked well enough until you recook it. Well, yeah. It has to be recooked. Like you cannot just expect that just because something has been cooked before and it is frozen, that it's, you know, well cooked. You know. Everything that is frozen, we consider it completely uncooked in Greece. Like, we definitely have to, you know, cook it again. What the fuck is this? Fifi. Or Fefe. I used to call her Fefe, actually. Another unhinged thing. Sorry for having a fat ass and correct opinions on everything. As if it's my fault. Always the sassy one. Always the one to, you know. Always the one to be right, I guess. Oh shit. There's also some a voicemail right here from her. Since we're talking about Fifi, might as well just listen to it. Do not do anything weird, Fifi. Facts. Okay, let's agree on this one thing. Fifi might have a fat ass, but she definitely has no tits. That's why she's low tier on my eyes. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can be lewd too when I want to, as you can obviously see. So what's the mail she has over here? Like the what she has to say? Cry. uh yeah, choke on it. What can I say? Okay, let's see what she has to say at 3 a.m.
What is the nutritional value of chicken?
The nutritional value of chicken. Well, it says that if you actually eat chicken breast, you will get bigger chest. If you eat chicken wings, you'll get bigger balls, I think. I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually genuinely, concerned right now. Nutritional value of chicken. Nutrition value of chicken. 100 grammar serving of chicken breast provides 165 calories, 31 grammar of protein, 3.6 grammar of fat. This means that approximately 80% of the calories in chicken breast come from protein and 20% come from fat. Keep in mind that these amounts refer to plain chicken breast with no added ingredients. Yeah, I actually fucking love chicken breast. Not gonna lie, chicken breast is my favorite. It is my favorite, not gonna lie. But chicken wings though. Chicken wings provides 203 calories, 30.5 grammar of protein, 8.1 grammar of fat. This means that 64% of the calories come from protein, 36 from fat. One chicken wing has 43 calories or 203 calories per 3.0Z, 100 grammar. It's 64% protein and 86. Chicken? Yuck. You don't like chicken? You don't like chicken? Then you must like at least, turkey or something. Or duck. Or whatever you eat in Canada or whatever. Okay, what do you have as an alternative for chicken? If you do not like chicken. Because I fucking love chicken. Like, I eat chicken at least 5 times a week. In some way. Cooked in 100 different ways, actually. If I do not eat a genuine, like, actual, cooked chicken on the oven, then I'm probably eating gyros chicken. No, I don't like poultry. Then you must like at least pork or something, except if you're vegan, which is understandable, but, without protein, you cannot really have, well, then again, if you are a girl, you don't need muscle power, but it's always nice to eat for the protein, because it always gives you more power. And not gonna lie, as a matter of fact, I need protein, so chicken breast is my delicacy. No pork. I eat mostly tofu and seafood. Ah, okay. By the way, the occasional beef. Okay. That's good. That's good. By the way, tofu. I have never eaten tofu. I personally like to think that tofu is actually the cousin of feta. Do you know what feta is? So, let's see real quick. This is tofu. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? My favorite cheese. I have never eaten tofu actually. I really want to try out food tofu. Tofu is good because it can taste like anything. Really? So, let's see real quick. This is tofu, right? It's kind of, as far as I know, it's like a kind of a soft cheese, right? A creamy high protein, low fat product made from soy milk. It's tofu. Now, this is feta. Very similar to tofu. I love to say that feta is a cousin to tofu. You most of the time you put like oil and oregano on top of it. It's also very tasty, but unlike tofu, which is a soft creamy cheese, feta is a little bit more dry, and it's definitely like there are many different types of feta. It's somewhat salty most of the time, and it's not creamy. Definitely, it's not creamy. If you have never tried feta, you really need to try feta with a nice salad, perhaps. And the olive oil. Don't forget the olive oil. Olive oil does wonders with feta cheese. Trust me on that. You can make tofu dry and crumble it on salad. So I guess it is kind of it is a cousin of feta. And what if, I want to like believe that tofu is actually, it is actually a creamy version of feta, and nobody ever realized that tofu and feta are actually the same type of cheese. I really do not want to believe that's the case. Like, that would be the plot twist of the century, that feta is actually tofu. In Japanese, actually, there are multiple... there are actually a couple of words that actually match the Greek words. For example, everybody knows the word baka, right? Baka means stupid or idiot in Japanese. In Greek, we have the word vlaka. And I'm like, damn, how is that even possible? I will not rest until I found out how this happened. Like, perhaps one Greek actually traveled all the way to Japan and actually started using this word for fun, and people actually, kept it. Or perhaps the other way around. As a lone samurai came all the way to Greece, and he heard Vlaka, he thought it was Baka, and he went back to Japan and made it like that. I like to dry my tofu and like egg. Oh, so you do like a scrambled kind of scrambled cheese, basically, scrambled tofu. It's nice. It's nice. We do have also this kind of feta, but I'm not really. It is technically like scrambled feta as well. I'm not sure if it has a specific name though. What is this Minecraft music all of a sudden? What the fuck? Man, I can actually play Minecraft on stream now. But I actually do not want to. I like playing Minecraft with other people. It's always more fun with other people. I love when languages share words or have similar words. Makes it easy to learn. Yes, indeed, actually. I actually found out about a study recently. For how long it takes to learn languages if your first language is English. So if you know English and it's your first language, it needs Greek is the most difficult Western language you can learn. It takes approximately 1,800 hours to learn Greek. Do you want to know how much time it takes to learn Japanese? I played Minecraft for the first time last this month. Nice. I actually played Minecraft for the first time 1 year ago. I always knew of Minecraft. I had always watched other people, play Minecraft, but then I never tried it myself. So I found it on sale somewhere. I bought it for like only 10 euros. It was kind of cheap actually. I got a copy of it for the PS4 and I just tried it out for the first time, and man, it truly is addicting. And it's even more addictive if you play with friends. Perhaps one day I will manage to play Minecraft with friends. That's also one of my goals. To make a stream as a collaboration and play Minecraft with other people. It would take forever. Japanese is hard. Well, actually no. It's not that hard. It needs 1,800 hours to learn Greek. It takes 2,200 hours to learn Japanese. So here it is, like the dilemma, the choice. You either spend 1,800 hours for Greek, or you spend 400 more hours to learn Japanese. I personally want to learn Japanese, but considering the fact that actually Greek is the furthest, it is the most Western language of the West. It feels like it's a little bit difficult to understand the thinking of why everything is the way it is in Japanese. Like in Greece, we have actually a reason for most words why they sound like that, or why they mean like that. Like there's always somewhat of a reason, but in Japanese, for this far, it feels like there is no reason. It's just like that. Also, the pronouns. In Greek, we have way too many damn pronouns when it comes to if it's something is male, if it's something is female, or if something is an object. And that's the most difficult part in Greek, because in English there is no, a specific pronunciation for every single word when it comes to what it is. But unlike English, Japanese actually does have pronouns a little bit. So this logic kinda, it's like parallel. Like it is actually, somewhat similar. Oh, what the fuck? Someone graduated. Or he's about to graduate. I do not know this guy. Virtual adventurer. Ise Kai. His name is Ise Kai. English had pronouns, but only the basic ones. Well, yeah, it does have a couple of pronouns, but it doesn't have pronouns for every single thing. Like, for example, in Greek, even a chair has a pronoun. Why? Because it has actually a pronoun. That's not how it is. It's considered in the pronouns for the chair. It's like a female, I think. I karekla, like karekla, it's chair, and the I, it's like the pronoun kind of thing. Like you describe it. It's not like the chair, because for English you use the word the for almost everything. In Greek, you do not use I for everything. You use it only for what is most of the time, female most of the time. For example, you are a female, so Miki, I Miki. You have to point out like the E in the beginning as saying the Miki. It's a little bit confusing. That's why it's actually, it will take quite some time to understand that logic first, and then actually learn all the pronouns. And that's why it actually takes so long to learn Greek. Not because Greek is that difficult of a language. Even English actually shares a lot of words with Greek, but then there is the complexities, like the special kind of things that change like how a language works. Because specifically speaking, like Greek is a very detailed language. That makes sense. Well, yeah. You see, let me give you an example. Greek has everything that is written exactly as it's written is exactly as it's pronounced. Like it's pronounced exactly as it's written. There are no special ways of pronouncing it. Let me use a very recent example. The word meme. The word meme came out a couple of years ago, approximately 10 to 15 years ago, right? When the word meme first emerged, people did not know if it's called meme, if it's called mimi, or if it's called meme. Why? Because English does not provide the detail in order to know. But for a Greek, a new Greek word, it's like the very moment I see it written, I know how to pronounce it immediately. Because there are the tones, and there are also the, you know, exactly as it's written, there are no special ways of pronouncing it. It's exactly like that. So, yeah, Greek is a very detailed language. That's why, a very smart language too. That's why it's difficult to learn it. Not because it's impossible to learn. You can learn basic Greek quite easily. But if you want to learn how to speak proper Greek, you really need to put effort. Same with Japanese. And damn, one day I will learn Japanese, goddammit. But it will take some time. So, as I was saying, there is this guy called, his name is Isakai, which is probably a joke for Isakai. He is graduating. You see, like, this is like the end of an era. First of all, I would like to thank you, all of you, for continuous love and support. It's been almost 3 years since I started my VTubing journey. Man, this guy is an OG. And not once have I imagined that I will make it this far, and I can't thank you enough for that. However, I'm sad to announce that I will be graduating Saturday, 4th of February. I know that I have been absent for quite due to my health issue, and I'm sorry to come back to you with this news. Now that I have recovered, I'll continue to stream my usual schedule until the day of my graduation. My archived contents and my membership will be available until Saturday, 18th February. After that, all of my past streams will be made private except my cover songs. I know that this announcement may seem sudden and unexpected for many, however, until then, we will have time to make more memories together. You are more than welcome to come and hang out with me until my graduation stream. Thank you for being by my side, though, this long journey. You see, people are moving out. People are moving on. No, not Kai. You knew him? Really? Who was he? Actually, let me check real quick. Who was he? Your Isekai virtual adventure Isekai at your service. It's always sad to, see them go. Like, it really feels like the end of an arc, like the end of an era, like that. Damn. I hate it when people graduate. It's always such a huge blow, such a horrible one. I have never missed one of his streams. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Mickey. Goddamn, this ruined the mood. I'm so sorry, Mickey. So he was actually like an Oshi to you. Now I genuinely feel bad for you. I didn't know the person, but he looks cool and all. So for me, it's not that much of a huge blow because I did not know him. But like, you know him, you knowing him, it's actually, pain. I'm so sorry, Mickey. I hope he's okay. He's okay, as he said. Like, he said that his health is better now. He was absent because of a health issue, but now he has recovered. Now that I have recovered, I will continue to stream my usual schedule. It's okay, people growing into more chapters in life. Well, true. Nobody said that it will last forever. But it's sad, goddammit, it's sad. I hate endings. I genuinely hate endings. Like, when I felt that pain? When Commander Chaos, graduated. I knew Commander Chaos ever since the beginning. And I was so happy when I see him on Wary 101. and god damn it, it will just not last forever. That's just how it is. I will follow him, but even though it won't really matter now. He was part of a group. Like, who was he? Because I have no idea who he was. He's like the fifth of my favorite to graduate in the last 2 months. So they have graduated more. I haven't actually been keeping up with how many people have been graduating lately. I mean, if they really want to move on, it is probably for the best. But it always feels sad. You cannot really help the feeling, like, goddamn. And Miori was like, good luck on your future endeavors. We'll always be supporting of you. You're one of the best adventurers I've ever met. So they have met before. Damn. Well, it is like it won't last forever. Like, when these people appeared, this whole thing was almost non-existent. Like, he has been around for 3 years, right? Oh. Sorry, Mickey. Don't worry, new things will come. If not for them, then new things will come for you, you know. We have to keep moving. It is what it is. It's always sad when you see people that you genuinely enjoyed being around, like they won't be around anymore. But that's just how life it is, you know. People come and go. Fuck me with the music. The music is way too spot on today. Suddenly put the sad piano. Let me play you the smallest violin in the world. God damn it. It's like a star. The brighter they burn, the faster they go. But you have to enjoy the glow while it's there. Yeah, true. True. They do, as a matter of fact. The brighter the glow, the faster they burn. Tiny piano. Yes, let me play you the tiniest piano in the world. God damn it. How many more? How many more have? You said like this is the fifth. These 2 months. Like, who else graduated which you actually watched? Luckily for me, all the people that I actually know of, except Commander Chaos, have not graduated. Like, for me personally, the people that I personally watch, they haven't actually graduated. Most of them. And I'm actually kind of glad. I do not really like departures. I prefer to be the one who will depart, so that I will be spared from the, you know... I will be spared from the sadness, I guess. I cannot hide that. If I am the one stop caring, then I will stop, you know... Jojomo deleted everything. Lex Partek, Kirio are my main ones. Do I know them? Let me check real quick. Perhaps if I do not know them by name, I will probably have seen them once. He graduated on 3rd of 2022. He's a male VTuber. I was not expecting... Wait a minute, you watch quite a few male VTubers, huh? He was followed by a couple of people that I also follow. He didn't. Wait a minute. You're talking about the guy called Kirio Cypher? All my female VTubers are still around. Ah, okay. That's good at least. That's good. He's on hiatus. Hiatus, basically. Hiatus. Excuse me. Oh. Well, but then again, I see that his last tweet was like in July. Goddamn. No. Wait a minute. It was in September. Wait a minute. Not in September. I'm an idiot. In October. Okay, he hasn't graduated, so at least it's not like he's gone. I prefer a hiatus over a graduation, personally. But yeah, it's tough because now, like, most of the male VTubers actually realize that it's not simple for them to actually, keep doing this without needing to go to work. Like, even for me personally, I will eventually have to go to work, like, next month, because basically the help I get from the unemployment, how would you call it? The unemployment help. How do you call it? God damn it, I forgot. Give me 1 second. The unemployment fund I get will be closed down next month. So I will also have to find work, He said on stream he was graduating. Oh, shit. So that's even more horrible. I'm sorry for that. I guess they just realized that they cannot actually keep doing this without really, without really taking a toll on them or something, As I said, my unemployment fund actually ends on next month, so work, that's the worst. Yeah, I know. But you see, if what you do, it's not something that makes you, like, here's how it works. To be considered a professional, it means that you are getting paid for that. I do not get paid to be a streamer, so that means that I am just a hobbyist. Being a hobbyist is hard because that means that you are actually spending your time, you're spending your money, you're investing into something, hoping that you will actually get something in return, but that's not usually the case, right? And that's where you find yourself in the position where you realize that you cannot actually keep up anymore. If if what they were getting was not enough, then it's understandable that they had to graduate and, go do other things. I personally will not graduate, but I probably will not be able to stream as often. Or perhaps I will have at the very least change my schedule to night hours, because I'll probably have to work at mornings. Which is a little bit of kick in the balls, because at night hours it's all the other VTubers which are actually, streaming. And neither I will be able to watch them, and perhaps many people which could probably watch me, they're gonna go watch the others. Like, there's also that in the way. I do not really like it when I have, like, the same, like, time hours, like, as everyone else. And yes, as a matter of fact, work is the worst. Especially if the work you do, it's not the work you personally do. Like, that's for me, that's the thing for me. Like, as long as you can be able to work for yourself, it's fine. But if you're forced to go work for someone else just because you need money, it's always a pain. A horrible pain, actually. It's so hard when all friends are streaming at the same time. Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I do not actually, stream at the same hours as them. That's life for you. Things never change. They were always like this. It's us who actually got caught up in this dream, you could say. Mickey, what is this? You just tweeted out something 37 minutes ago. How old were you when you first did these things? 6, 14, 14, 17, too young. 10, 17, 15, 16. Don't know. 1, 17. Reply with with star for questions. I don't get what this is all about. What is this? Like, I mean, elaborate a little bit with me. What is this? I genuinely do not realize what I'm watching right now. Don't look what? I like this too. What is this? Do what? What did you do? Star. Everybody replies with stars or with age. It's a Twitter game. You answer secret questions. Okay, here's the reply with star for questions. But where is the question? I'll send you the questions. Okay. If you can. Do you want me to reply with a star as well? I mean, like a little bit. I always forget to like. Meriwether over here. I'm going to eat God. Okay. Do what you feel. Man, Twitter is full of, well, I won't say shit, but everything that happens over here, it's always off. How were we when I first did these things? Guess they drank, smoked. What the fuck? What that question? Oh my god. Okay. Wait a minute. This is not something that you made. This is something that is like a game in general, right? What? There's no... Wow. Okay, fair enough. As I see over here, you are no different from an average Greek. Really. Yeah. I saw a friend do it and it was like wanna know the questions. Well, I personally do not feel like answering this. Do not get me wrong, but some games are just not all for all people. Yeah, I'm an average Greek. Well, yeah, if I was to say, not drunk. I never got drunk, but the first time I actually got to drink alcohol was at the age of 6. Yeah. What do you expect? The Greeks had a god of wine. Unlike people from Japan that they have to go 21 in order to become that's total fun. Okay, thank you for understanding. Damn. Still, yeah, many people in the youth, they wanna really try they really wanna try out new things. But then, I am personally one of those people that I just I'm I do not want to fall in the category of everyone else. I do not want to get drunk just because I want to get drunk. I actually love to beg to differ. I am just that guy. I beg to differ, exactly like that. This is my kind of thing. Everything that everyone else do, I'm not gonna do it out of spite. I just say to myself, you know what? I'll just not go ahead with it. Not because I do not want to experience it, but because I do not feel like it's necessary for me to experience it. Getting drunk for me, it's Nah. I actually have a small fear of losing control of myself because I do not really know how I will react when I get drunk. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I will not get drunk in my life. Fuck it. I only drink socially, but I try not to get drunk. Well, yeah, the same. Like, I also drink a little bit, but, you know, drink only when I'm with friends. I do not drink on the regular. Like, I actually do not really like alcohol. But there are specific types of alcohol that I personally like enjoy, such as sparkling wine or apple cider. Yeah. And most of the time I just drink for the fun of the company, not because I genuinely want to drink. Let me tell you something. If I was to drink something just because I like it, that would be an orange juice or a milkshake or something. Because I like sweet, drinks. I do not like bitter ones. Man, I see again I see the logo of Celesta again, Miori, and it's actually so good. I used to be a bartender, so I love making drinks, but I don't like to drink my drinks. Nice. Actually, I also used to, in my last job last year, I was a waiter at the at the garden, like rooftop garden of a hotel. It was on the 7th floor, and actually, you could see Acropolis from there very clearly. It had an amazing view. There was also a bar there, and at the night shifts, you were also technically, like, at morning you were there were no actual baristas or bartenders at the shifts. The waiters were also the people who were actually making the drinks. So at morning shifts I was a barista, at night shifts I was a bartender, and at the night shifts I did try to learn a couple of drinks, but since there was no actual person with experience to show me anything, and the hotel didn't actually give a shit about hiring anyone at the time, because it was the middle of the season, like I'm talking about, like, this past summer. I was actually like, someone was saying to me, okay, I want a margarita drink, like something like that, or I want what's one famous one? I guess it could be the Aperol Spritz, I guess. And I'm like, okay, I do not know how to make this. I'm gonna have to go to the internet, type it out, and see how to make it. And this is how I always making drinks. And let me be honest with you, I enjoyed being a bartender like that. Like, it had a nice feel, because to me it reminded me a little bit of Persona, actually. In Persona 5, you make coffee and you learn about trivia about coffee and stuff like that. In Catherine, you learn about drinks, and it felt like that, and I enjoyed it. At morning, making different types of coffee, at night making different types of drinks. And even though I wasn't drinking them myself, I did enjoy making them. The only sad part about it was that I didn't have actually someone with experience to show me how to make something properly and teach me. Oh well. It was a fun experience, though, even though I was a very, a huge amateur when it comes to actually making drinks. It was enjoyable to make drinks as however I could. Being a barista scares me. It's not that difficult. Trust me, it's more difficult to be a bartender. Being a barista, like, it wasn't that difficult because the espresso machine actually worked with capsules, okay? So the only question was what kind of flavor they want. If they want a vanilla flavor, if they want the caf flavor. People at popular coffee shops are so mean. Well, yeah, but not in Greece. Perhaps that's how it is in America, but in Greece it's not like that. In Greece, we enjoy to drink our coffee and be chill most of the time. Like coffee, it's something that's it's basically like the ritual of having the good day. You shall not wake up in the morning and be immediately, mean about anything at all. Like it's an insult to life itself in many ways. You get it? Being like waking up early in the morning with a bad mood, it's like ruining the entire day and the entire potential of actually something good happening today, and that is not seen as something good from people in general in Greece. As I said, the espresso machine worked with capsules, so as long as you knew the favor, you were asking the person, do you want a soft flavor? You want a powerful flavor? Like, for the people in America are so snippy and angry in the morning. Well, indeed. I actually was working on a hotel, so I had to deal with Americans too. In Canada, they're nice and polite. True. Look, in America, I think it's specifically in America, because Americans are not actually that bad when they are on vacation. I actually had some of my most interesting conversations were with Americans. And Canadians too. But you get it, it's because people, whenever they get their coffee, it's probably whenever they have to go to work immediately after, and that's why they are so grumpy, probably. This is my guess. Which is not something that is it's not right to be so grumpy just because you are going to your job. You need your job regardless, but still. And being a barista, again, it's not just about, if you have someone who's actually somewhat grumpy, you just treat them whatever they ask and you just let them be themselves, You don't really have to, bother too much or try to make their day. If someone doesn't want their day to be good, it's on them, it's not on you. If they themselves do not try to be, calm, that means there's something wrong with them specifically. It's not your fault. You ask for the flavor, what they want, as a capsule, as I was saying. And then you ask them what they want. If they want, just a normal espresso, a double espresso, perhaps Americano, a Latino, a French coffee. French coffee, it's actually how we call it in Greece, but the French coffee, it's actually black coffee, just black coffee, filter coffee. There's also the cappuccino and all that. There's always the Freddos, like Freddo cappuccino or Freddo espresso. It's not that difficult. These are the most famous ones. To me, it's actually scarier to be a bartender, because a bartender is actually to be a bartender, it's always so. It has unlike being a barista, the list of drinks, of alcohol drinks, it's huge, of cocktails, of all kinds of things. Yeah, I just know from a customer standpoint, I try to be nice to my baristas because I know how snippy people are. I love cappuccino. Oh, nice. I specifically love Freddo espresso. Also, by the way, oh my god, I have to show you this. I actually have to show you this. God damn it, can I find it? Okay, let me make a small prologue real quick. There is in Greece a very famous show called Radio Arvila. Arvila is the military boot. I'm not sure if it has actually a name in English. How do you call it? Yeah, it's basically the tactical footwear, the military footwear. This is how we have the name Arvila in Greek. That's the military boot. And it's called Radio Military Boot, basically. It's not actually a radio, that's the thing. It's actually a show in Greek TV. And it always makes, satirical jokes about all kinds of things. It's hilarious. Hilarious. I personally really love satirism. And I really love, irony and all that. Not just from outside, from from other countries, but for Greece as well. Is like the whole point of being sarcastic. It's about making, and comedy as a whole is about making fun of almost everything that is silly. So at some point, like 1 or 2 years ago, the Greeks found out that that in America it became somewhat of a trend to actually make the Freddo espresso the way Greeks do it. You see, the Freddo espresso, the way we make it, it's not that we put the flavor and then we put ice. We get the flavor of the coffee and then we actually, shake it in order to make this in order to become more foamy. If you have ever drunk an espresso, you know that it becomes more like a foam. Or perhaps that's not just the espresso; it's also the instant coffee. Instant coffee is very famous in Greece. Like everybody drinks instant coffee, and it becomes foamy if you actually shake it. And that became famous in America. But you see, the instant coffee that is actually shaken, it's actually very famous in Thessaloniki. And they made this whole like small clip, which I'm not sure if it's translated in English. I want to find out real quick. Let me see. Radio Arvila. Cafe Thessalonikis. And they made fun of it because it was like they stole it, like they stole like what the Thessalonikians have been doing for years now, basically. But I'm not sure if I can see it, if I can find it. There it is. There it is. This trend actually started from Japan, or they believe that it was made in Japan. And it also became famous in America too. But they were taking like a bowl and they were doing it. And that was it was actually kind of ridiculous. Let me see. It's not in English, is it? Oh, well, I will translate for you, okay? Do not worry. Tell me it's in English. Please. Tell me someone has translated. No, it's not in English. Oh well. Let me close down the music a little bit.
Σε ένας καφές που οι Έλληνες τον έχουμε ανακαλύψει, τι να πω,
31 χρόνια.
31 χρόνια.
Όχι και παραπάνω, τι λες.
Παραπάνω, νομίζω. Εδώ και μισό αιώνα νομίζω τον ξέρουμε.
We know, like she's talking about how we have discovered this kind of recipe basically for many years, and now it's like it became a trend like back in 2020 to actually make that coffee in America and Japan as well, and we were just making fun of that basically.
Οι Ιάπωνες τώρα τον ανακάλυψαν, το γνωστό φραπέ. Οι Ιάπωνες το λένε dalgona. Κοιτάξτε πώς το
Basically, what we call frappe, they call it dalgona.
κάνουν. Βάζουν πάρα πολύ ζάχαρη, το ανακατεύουν, γίνεται ένας αφρός.
Εντάξει, καλά τώρα.
This guy is completely like, okay, whatever.
Προφιτερόλ, δεν είναι.
Τα γατάκια.
That is like profiterole sweet, not frappe.
Τι είναι αυτό. Δεν ξέρουν, κυρίες και κύριοι, και
χωρίς
να ρωτήσουν κανέναν,
they didn't ask anyone.
Πληρώσουν πνευματικά δικαιώματα.
Without paying any copyright.
Και πρόσφατα ένα τραγούδι κάπου σε έναν δρόμο χωρίς να πληρώσουμε πνευματικά δικαιώματα.
Που δεν έπρεπε.
Έτσι και αυτοί πήραν το φραπέ της
Θεσσαλονίκης
μας και προσπαθούν να τον οικειοποιηθούν.
And they tried to like localize it.
Σταυρωμένα τα χέρια εμείς οι Θεσσαλονικείς.
And we from Thessaloniki were not putting up anyway with it. This is basically a fake ad because this is like a satirical thing. Like do not take it seriously.
Ο Σύλλογος Φραπεδορυφικτάδων Θεσσαλονίκης
the organization of the frappe suckers of Thessalonica.
καταδικάζει χαλαρά τη Ιαπωνέζικη
They reluctantly, like not reluctantly, they calmly accuse
μούφα φραπέ με
the mufa frappe of Japan
μια μεγάλη σαλονικιώτικη συναυλία.
with the Thessalonican concept or
Μαζί
something.
μας η Alphaville.
With us Alphaville. You can make this is getting way ridiculous because it's like the way they're making the satirical jokes is that they use the like Greek puns in order to make it, so it's somewhat difficult for me to translate. But basically, it says that the Japanese can keep making you know, air conditionings, mixers, sushi, phones, but down your hands from the frappe. God damn it. This is like a very silly kind of humor, but I personally just fall in love with this damn shit. This is like, for me, this is like the good side of what Twitter could be. Being satirical about everything. Actually, there is also one more thing. There's actually one more thing. If you want to see more, Nikki. There was actually a trend at some point, a satirical trend from all countries, which was about the campaign of Donald Trump, which he had America First. And the America First trend actually became famous from other countries to, you know, put their country as second, basically. Okay? And with that, we also did that as well. But we actually cheated a little bit. Let me see. Again, it's everything satirical, so you shall not take anything seriously. Everything. This one is subtitled, so I will not have to, translate anything. But I have to be honest with you. Satirism is just my favorite, like the most amazing thing to me, like the most enjoying way of comedy. Okay, look here. You're gonna enjoy this. Actually, you're going to enjoy it a lot.
Πρέπει να σας το εξηγήσουμε, πολλοί το ξέρετε, γιατί πραγματικά είναι νούμερο ένα, γιατί ποτέ στο παρελθόν δεν έχουμε δεχθεί τόσα πολλά μηνύματα από τόσους πολλούς ανθρώπους για τον ίδιο ακριβώς λόγο. Για να εκπροσωπήσουμε δηλαδή τη χώρα μας σε αυτό που γίνεται πανευρωπαϊκά πλέον. Ξεκίνησε από την Ολλανδία. Και είναι απολύτως φυσικό. Προηγούνται σατυρικά μερικές φορές οι Ολλανδοί, γιατί όπως ξέρετε το χόρτο είναι ελεύθερο στην χώρα τους. Έχουν και βοήθεια. Και βέβαια σε επίπεδο σατυρικό αυτό είναι αθέμητος ανταγωνισμός. Αθέμητος ανταγωνισμός. Και σε πολιτικό. Και τι κάνουν. Πήραν λοιπόν τη λογική του Τραμπ, η οποία λέει το σύνθημα του Τραμπ είναι πρώτα η Αμερική. Δεν μας νοιάζει τίποτα άλλο. Πρώτα η Αμερική. America's first. Έτσι λέει ο Τραμπ. Και σου λέει οι Ολλανδοί, οκ, ρε φίλε Τραμπ, πρώτα η Αμερική, αλλά γιατί να μην είναι η Ολλανδία δεύτερη? Και επιχειρηματολόγησαν σε ένα σατυρικό βίντεο, το οποίο είχε και πολύ δόση αυτοσάτυρας, που είναι πολύ ωραίο αυτό.
Σαν τον αυτοσοργασμό.
Ναι, και τι συμβαίνει μετά? Ξεκινάει, το φυτεύουν αυτό το πράγμα, αυτόν τον ιό οι Ολλανδοί, και εξαπλώνεται σε όλη την Ευρώπη. Μεταδίδεται αυτή η επιδημία και ξεκινάνε όλες οι σατυρικές εκπομπές.
Βέλγιο, Γερμανία.
Οι Γερμανοί, οι Βέλγοι κτλ. Τα late night shows, ξέρετε, για να μιλήσουμε ελληνικά και πάλι, να φτιάχνουν αντίστοιχα βίντεο για να εκπροσωπήσουν την χώρα τους. Και όταν αυτό πήρε διαστάσεις, αρχίσατε εσείς, οι φίλοι του Rather Villa, να μας στέλνετε ασταμάτητα μηνύματα να φτιάξουμε κι εμείς.
Και πάρα πολύ από το εξωτερικό να πούμε, που τα είχαν δει τα βίντεο στο εξωτερικό, ναι. Βλέπουν και Rather Villa και
οπότε σας το παρουσιάζουμε. Η Ελλάδα δεύτερη, όχι ακριβώς, κάναμε μία ζαβολιά. Δεν θέλουμε να είναι ακριβώς δεύτερη Ελλάδα.
This is a message to President Trump.
Get ready.
Dear Mr. President,
Get ready.
we didn't use your voice because even though you're certainly not really mentally stable, we do think that you have not reached the talking to myself level yet. We hope you like this video because we are all guessing what will happen to the things you don't like. But you know what? We, the Greeks, are getting screwed by a lot of people lately, so one more won't really have any effect on us. Greece, the country that invented democracy. We own the full copyrights of the democracy, and the world will have to give us money for that forever. Except you, of course. You can have it for free.
Indeed.
After all, you never use it. Greece, the only country whose prime minister acted on your behalf and gave to that awful black ex-president the attitude.
So, by the way, okay, excusez-moi. So, here's the thing. I have to add a little bit of context here. at some point when Barack Obama, right before he he stepped down because he got retired, he actually visited Greece one last time, and it was caught at some point that our prime minister Alexis Tsipras, um, he he actually was sitting in a very weird position on the on the couch, as if he was actually very bored of all this. And this actually was another satirical joke they made at some point, that he, like, our prime minister, sat like he's like at home, like not giving a shit, scratching his junk. and and poor Barack Obama, like, on the left, like being like, what god damn it. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah. Anyway, we're moving on. Excuse me.
Should he deserve? Greece, the country which, like you have the Trump Tower, we have the White Tower. Get it? White Tower. And you know what a White Tower doesn't have? Black. No black at all. It used to be a prison. You can have it. You could use it for journalists.
Oh,
Greece,
Christ.
the country that owes to everyone not speaking Greek, but still its government just founded a space program. We are telling the truth. We have a space program and we
Christ.
are already using it.
Okay, to be honest, another context there. We don't actually have a space program. This is another satirical joke that we made on this specific show. They're playing backgammon over here because backgammon is so famous in Greece. If you come to Greece and don't play backgammon, you have committed a
Greece,
crime.
During ancient times, we had a motto, Pas mi Ellin Varvaros.
By the way, actually that means everyone except the Greeks are barbarians, which is an actual Greek quote from ancient Greece.
Which in a way means everyone but us is shit. We know you like it. Greece, we have a huge debt. It's huge. Yours is bigger, but you can print your own dollars. This is exactly what we want. Your dollars to repay our debt. And then don't worry, we have the way to make our debt great again in a minute. And we'll make the Europeans that you don't like pay for it again. And if you're still not convinced, just
Oh,
wait
Christ.
for the next one.
Oh shit, no. Oh no.
Country with vetted orgies,
Yeah.
lots of orgies,
This is the sequel to that other video. of mine.
complicated orgies, big orgies,
Yeah.
just by stretching your hand at any direction. And you
I'm
can
getting
grab
shut
pussy.
down.
We own the orgies copyrights too, and we'll only give them to you. No one else but you will ever have the right to take part in a threesome again. We also know that you can't say no to beautiful legs.
My God,
Well, we
we
have
are
3 of
actually-
them in Peloponnesos and 3 more in Chalkidiki. We also have Maria Menounos. It's true, she is ours. We already arrange everything for
Man,
you.
we are
Maria, could you please perform some sexual favors to President Trump?
I will do anything for my country.
And for something more special, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Right.
He is ours also.
Yannis,
Yes,
would you?
just bring him to me.
So after all this, okay, we totally understand it's America first, but please, can we say Greece second? Or even better, Greece 51st also, State of America.
Oh
And
my God.
Just to be on the safe side, if after all that you don't like us and sometime in the future you feel like bombing us, let us remind you that our capital is a city called Athens. Here, there's one Athens here, and there's another Athens there. And look, another one there. There are 23 of them. Just pick one and bomb away. Thank you for watching. And remember, Greece is not only tzatziki, souvlaki, sirtaki, orgies. Greece is great. It's true. It is.
My God. Okay, I'm sorry. I get off the rails a little bit, but whenever it comes to satirism, I cannot help it. I just have to, I just have to enjoy it. And that specific one is one of my favorites. Like it summarizes everything. Sorry for being a little bit off, off subject. My subject was, Twitter shenanigans. That's right. That's what I made this video for. But then again, whenever it is a chatting stream, you have always, got to expect, me not actually doing exactly the same thing for like 3 hours. I would also, find myself speaking about all kinds of things. But I have to be honest with you, yeah. Pass me Elin Barbaros is actually one of the biggest burns in ancient history. I'm sorry. You see, the mentality of the ancient Greeks was that the Greeks are actually the greatest civilization, They truly believed that until we realized that we are not. But we did many great things, indeed. So nobody disputes that Greece, in many ways, has offered much to the world. Anyway, I'm sorry. I ended up making everything about Greece again. I'm so sorry. Moving on. Anyway, where were we? I'm trying to find any more shenanigans, but now I realize that we have also gone through almost everything. Hmm. What the fuck is this? Happy birthday, Red. What the fuck is this? Do you see this? We did actually find more shenanigans. I cannot believe this. Look at this. Do not question what this is. Just look at it. Happy birthday, Red. Death by Snoo Snoo. It was the Think Hammer it was sent to me on Friday that had me squeaking with excitement. This is now a bit redeemed on stream because it must be immortal. So you're telling me that, man, I do know Red Claw. So it's a female version of him. Okay. What's that? What's the rule of gender bending? Rule 36, I think. I actually have never read all the... What was I saying? Yes, I have never actually read all the rules of the internet. And you know what? Right before I end this stream, might as well just go ahead and do that. Because why not? Let me see. Hmm. Rules of the game. If in many ways, if you think about it, about satirism, I mean, what the fuck? Excuse me. Is this the real one? This is probably the real one. Probably. Okay. Even memes themselves are technically it's like satirism. it's a most of the time they are kind of like they are always meant to give like this kind of sense of making fun of yourself, but at the same time making fun of things that actually make sense why you're making fun of. Okay, let me think. Let me see. Wait a minute. Something else. Pause. Let's go back to before we go to the whole rules of the internet kind of thing. I actually watched. I think it was Etheria, right? Or maybe it was not Etheria. I actually watched a clip of Ninja Sanji members getting kissed, and I'm not sure what to say to that. I mean, it's their business, but okay. And Rosami over here is like, that was my first time seeing girls kiss each other. Congrats. I'm not sure what to say. Whoa. This actually looks like, oh, but she's not. There's no way. Oh. Okay, excuse me. More shenanigans right before we go for the right before we go from the right before we go for the rules. That's Fifi. Damn, bro, on Fifi fan art goes hard. And they're like, who is that? From Gacha Game 7 DS Grand Cross. Man, she looks like Fifi. Even the eyes are the same. And the earrings and the... Wow. For one second, I thought this was actually fan art. She looks amazing. I guess you cannot help it sometimes. Like, specific tropes are staying like this. Like, even for me personally, like, how many people you probably have seen like me? Like, very simplistic, like, a nice button-up shirt, black hair, somewhat like emo kind of long enough, and probably a crest, excuse me. Yeah. I actually want to check this out real quick before we go to the the rules. The seven deadly sins Grand Cross. So there is, as a matter of fact, a character that looks like Fifi in Seven Deadly Sins. Now you have to actually, now Fifi actually has to play this game. And what better way to get addicted? It's a gacha. Excelente. Damn. Just damn. Anyway, rules of the internet. Rules of the internet is a loose collection of rules and aphorisms spawned by 4chan. By the way, I never understood what 4chan exactly purpose is. But I know that there are some dumb things happening there. Depending on whom you ask, they are either not meant to be taken seriously or are very serious business. Most of them don't apply except for within the community they are organized from, and the list is continuously changing. But through mimetic mutation, a handful have become well known. Also, almost none of the numbers are standardized. So it's not uncommon to find many rules reordered or simply replaced altogether. The only numbers that are standardized are Rule 34, Rule 50 and Rule 63, as well as possibly Rules 1 and 2, and that's probably only because of Fight Club. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I love Fight Club, so yeah. Rule 0, don't fuck with cats. Rule number 1, you don't talk about the rules. Rule number 2, you don't talk about the rules. Rule number 3, we are anonymous. Rule number 4, we are legion. True. Rule number 5, we do not forgive, we do not forget. Yeah, that's actually the internet for you. Rule 6, anonymous can be terrible, senseless, and uncaring monster. Indeed. Rule 7, anonymous is still able to deliver. True. Rule 8, there are no real rules about posting. I actually did not realize that. Now that I know this, I have all the power in my hands. Nice. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Rule number 9. There are no real rules about moderation either. Enjoy your ban. Rule number 10. The community or the internet is not your personal army. I see. But then again, it is an army which can assist me if I need them, right? Like, it's like, think of them as mercenaries. Like, the internet is a dangerous place, but you can make allies even in dangerous places. Rule number 11. No matter how much you love debating, keep in mind that no one in the internet debates. Instead, they mock your intelligence as well as your parents. Shit. That's true. Man. I feel called out a little bit. But you see, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm trying to change here. Maybe one day I will be able to, you know. Maybe one day, like, it's not about debate, but it's about talking things out. If someone doesn't want to have a discussion about anything and they just want to, you know, mock my intelligence and my parents, then they probably, you know. What was that amazing quote? Let me find it real quick. Okay. He who knows how to flatter also knows how to slander. That's actually nice. Napoleon Bonaparte. Slander is the tool of cowards. When the debate is over, slander becomes the tool of the loser, Socrates. That's the quote. So yeah, that's exactly why this specific rule number 11, it's actually my enemy. Because I love philosophy. So my thing is, when the debate is over, slander becomes the tool of the loser. So if you mock my intelligence or my parents, you're the loser. It is what it is. Man, I love being the villain. Anyway, rule number 12. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Well, I do say that quite a lot. So this rule is actually my enemy. This rule is actually my friend, unlike rule number 11. Rule number 13. Anything you say can and will be turned into something else. Yeah, that is not my ally. This is my enemy. Can't be turned into something else. That's a matter of fact. That's sad. Rule number 14. Do not argue with trolls. It means they win. True, because the trolls are... I could say that I am somewhat of a white hat troll. Like, the very moment I realized that I did, as a matter of fact, you know, the fun of bullshitting with someone, it's over and they genuinely get upset, I just backtrack. So, yeah. But genuine black hat trolls, let me be honest with you, they will keep insulting you until you know, they will keep insulting you until the end of existence if you keep, you know, pressing down on them. Rule number 15. The harder you try, the harder you will fail. Yeah, that's basically how it works. Rule number 16. If you fail in epic proportions, it may just become a winning failure. Actually, true. You might get memed and then you will become a meme lord by accident. Rule number 17. Every win fails eventually. That's true because everything that happens, everything that becomes viral and famous in the, on the internet eventually falls out. Rule number 18. Everything that can't be labeled can't be hated. Oh, shit. True. And I hate the fact that our generation has found a word for labeling everything. I feel like everybody sounds, it sounds as if everybody knows everything. It's sad. Actually, let me do this. Okay. Let me show you the rules because why not? Now, rule number 19. The more you hate it, the more you hate it, the stronger it gets. True. Rule number 20. Nothing is to be taken seriously. True. Rule number 21 through number 24. Original content is original only for a few seconds before it's no longer original. Copy pasta is made to ruin every last bit of originality. Copy pasta is made to ruin every last bit of originality. Every post is always a repost of a repost. So these are basically the same rules because it's copy pasta. True. Actually, yeah. This actually makes a lot of sense. One clip that I made of Saray, I found out later that it was copy pasta. But it was wholesome copy pasta. So for me, it was nice. And I'm pretty sure for many others, it was touching as well. I mean, it wouldn't have become my most viral video if it wasn't. So, yeah. Rule number 29. On the internet, men are men. Women are also men. And kids are undercover FBI agents. True. That is true. That's a lot of truth. Like, do not assume that someone is a woman. Never. Just assume they are men and treat them as equals. And fight them as well. Fair rights, fair fights. Rule number 30. Girls do not exist on the internet. Yeah, things get out of hand if girls are existing on the internet most of the time. Rule number 31. Teats or get the fuck out. The choice is yours. I actually fully agree on that. Teats. Listen to me, because I do not think I have I do not have focused enough on this. I met. There was an amazing guy at some point on Twitter. His name was Jax Blade. Jax Blade is known to be a personal trainer and a really amazing guy. He's a personal trainer and he has some experience about shaping bodies, right? So at some point he actually addressed the debate, and his explanation was amazing. He said, I'm not sure how he said it, but he said something along the likes of this. I have trained asses. I have made asses look absolutely gorgeous, voluptuous, and amazing. All kinds of types of asses can look beautiful. But tits are a blessing bestowed to the chosen ones by the gods. This is exactly what he said. So, tits are, as a matter of fact, superior to ass. But then again, the whole package of ass, thighs, and tits, it's also great. Why am I making this discussion now? Because I have to explain that yes, as a matter of fact, I am a tits person. I'm not gonna hide it. What do you get me? What do you take me for? So yes, tits or get the fuck out. You must have pictures to prove your statements. Anything can be explained with a picture. Most of the time, yes, a picture is 1,000 words. Lurk more, it's never enough. Yeah, I know what lurking is. I found out recently. I see one person on my, on my analytics right now. Keep lurking, brother. I'm not talking seriously. Please, keep lurking. It's never enough. So, rule number 44, if it exists, there is porn of it, no exception. That's true. Rule number 35, if there is no porn of it, porn will be made of it. Definitely. Number 36, no matter how fucked up it is, there is always worse than what you just saw. Indeed. Rule number 37, you cannot divide by 0 just because the calculator says so. True. Rule number 38, no real limits of any kind apply here, not even the sky. True, you can be as creative as you want. Rule number 39, caps lock is cruise control for cool. Rule number 40, even with cruise control, you still have to steer. True. Now, rule number 41, Desu isn't funny. Seriously, guys, it's worse than Jack Norris jokes. I have never actually heard enough Jack Norris jokes. I haven't been on the internet long enough, you see. I'm a zoomer. Rule number 42, nothing is sacred. Indeed. By the way, specifically, I think it was rule number 36 that if there is a male version of it or a female version of it, there is a gender bent version of it. I know for a fact that this rule exists, but I'm not sure why it's not here. It's because most of the time changes as well. Who knows? Where were we? Yes. Rule number 43. The more beautiful and pure thing is, the more satisfying is it to corrupt it. Yes, I actually saw, I did, as a matter of fact, saw a squid a couple of months ago. It was a nice squid, one of those squids where they wear glasses and they seem so innocent and so nice. She got so corrupted. Wow. Anyway. Rule number 44. If it exists, there is a version of it for your fandom. If there's a version of it for your fandom, and it has a wiki, and possibly a tabletop version with a theme song performed by a Vocaloid. Actually, I wish that was the case with me. Rule number 45. When one sees a lion, one must get in the car. Indeed. Rule number 46. The internet is a serious fucking business. Well, you can make fame and money out of it, so it can be a serious business for some people. Rule number 47. The pool is always closed. Too bad. Rule number 48. The only good hentai is Yuri. That's how the internet works. Only exception may be vanilla. Indeed. Indeed. Trust me, that's why I said that the other girls from Nijisanji kissing was somewhat of a, the chat was zooming at that point. I'm so glad I didn't watch this live. I am actually glad I did not watch this live. Anyway. But vanilla is always the best. For me, vanilla is... Oh, I love vanilla. Both literally and metaphorically. Rule number 49. No matter what it is, it's somebody's fetish. Ah, Christ, that's disgusting. Okay, rule number 50. A crossover, no matter how improbable, will eventually happen in fan art, fan fiction, or official release material, often through fan fiction of it. I love crossovers, and this is probably one of my dearest rules. Rule number 50. Anyway, rule number 61. Jack Norris is the exception, no exceptions. True. Okay, rule number 62. It has been cracked and pirated. You can find anything if you look long enough. Yes, but you'll probably get a virus, so I do not recommend it. Where were we? Close the advertisement, pretty please. Thank you very much. For every... rule number 63. For every given male character, there is a female version of the character, and vice versa. Oh, so it was it was rule 63, not 36, excuse me. And that was my mistake, excusez-moi. And there is always porn of that character. Yes, indeed. Rule 64. If it exists, there is an IU of it. I'm not sure what IU is. Perhaps I should check it out more. Anyway, rule 65. If there isn't, there will be. That's a direct threat, by the way. Rule 66. Everything has a fandom. Everything. Even the horrible ones. Rule number 67. 90% of fan fiction is the stuff of nightmares. True. Difficult to find good fan fiction. Rule number 70. Do not talk about the 100 million get failure. I have no idea what the fuck. I actually want to check it out. Oh, Christ. I think I found myself in a rabbit hole. Is it get yet? Is it get yet? Yeah. Win get? How appropriate. Sticky the shit. Fucking win. What? What? No, 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 no. Okay, I think we should not be here. Close this down quickly. Okay. Ooh. Oh, rule number 72. That's actually a recent one from 2015. If a song exists, there is a Megalovania version of it. That's actually nice. Rule number 77, and the most important rule. The internet makes you stupid. That's why you should log off. At some point. Tropes associated with rules of the internet. The artifact. The references to B are due to being the most popular 4chan board when the rules were first written. Since then, it has been overtaken by V and the poll. Ironically, it means rule number 1 and 2 are unintentionally more obeyed than ever before. What? So we do not actually talk about it. Yeah. Although the rules themselves have been faded into obscurity, Rule 34 and Rule 63 are still frequent used when referring to pornographic and gender-swapped art, respectively. Yes, these are true. Corrupt the cutie. Oh no, do not corrupt the cutie. No. Wow. Oh no. Man, rest in pieces, all the cuties. They did not deserve that. They were slaughtered. Horny police could not help them. We need to have a new rule. Rule number 78. If you are a degenerate, the horny police is onto you. They will get you eventually. Okay, anyway. Crossover. Rule 50 and Rule 44. There are even cases of well-known video game characters turned into ponies and then modded to Tuhu games. What? You can control Pyramid Head Pony in a smap that used to feature more enemy girls. What the fuck? Really? Digital piracy is evil and or digital piracy is okay. Rule 62. Okay. Epic fails. Rule 15 to 16. Exactly what it says on the tin. Rule 9001. Is it's over 9,000? Fourth meme. Rule 41 is a reminder that repeating something over and over again doesn't make it funny, nor does it make it a meme. Ah. That's actually kind of smart. Man, the internet is not meant to be taken seriously, but right now I feel like I found the philosophy of the internet. I feel like I'm actually getting some decent knowledge out of it, even though I'm not technically getting any smarter. Fool is death. 4 is death. Rule 4, okay? Gift. Rule 7, Rule 12, Rule 12 is pretty gifted. Rule 48 is a metaphor for gifted people always spoiling the fun, okay? Girl. Rule 29 and Rule 30. Girl on girl is hot. Rule 48, true. No. Oh, homage to rule number 1 and 2. Hypocritical human. Many of the rules contradict themselves later. Indeed. Information wants to be free. Rule 62. The internet is porn. Rule 34. Yes, there is even porn of this very trope. Really? What the fuck? Damn. Okay. Mimic mutation in everywhere. There are rules of the trope after all. Motorsport. Pedohunt. Okay. Screw the rules. I have money. Perhaps the only surefire way to exempt yourself from any rule of the internet or even real life is use your massive influence to make yourself immune from any rules. Who could tell you you are breaking the rules when you're the one with their tax money? True. Screw the rules, I make them. Rule number 10 and rule 38. Shaped like itself. Okay, shout out to. Okay. The wiki rule 44 includes it. This, okay. The rules of the internet are crazy. But what is there is AU of it? Oh, L2. Excuse me. Oh, I almost choked myself. What the fuck was that? Alternative universe fic. A fanfic attribute an alternate continuity. Since the audience can assume it intends to follow canon to a specific point, then branch off. Indeed, the oddly major fic types that don't branch off are mostly its continuation. Fics and they're written to fit nearly into a canon as they do not use up the continuity. True. That's actually a nice role as well. Anyway, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm getting kind of tired, and I also have more work to do. I think it's good to wrap this up here. It was a nice talk, and it was once again very pleasant today to have conversations with other people and learn more about the internet. Anyway, that said, I will see you again on Friday, people. Let me be honest with you. I will never truly get bored of all this. I will never truly get bored of any of this, actually. Streaming is actually something that I enjoy greatly. And it's something that I have a lot of fun with. Especially when there are people to talk to. But even when there are not people to talk to, things are always, kind of, there are always there's more to see. There's more to do. You always look forward to do more and more and more, and it's I guess in many ways you could say that this channel has become somewhat of my purpose. So having a purpose is nice. This is what everybody seeks, really, to have a purpose. Anyway, I should not actually linger so much on I should not really get so, not melancholic, but in many ways, excuse me. I typed something wrong. Anyway, but in many ways, it makes you fulfilled. That's the thing. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, I have to move on. Thank you so much for being here. Let me put the music on real quick. And I'll see you again. Excuse me. And I'll see you again on Friday in 2 days. 2 p.m. Eastern European time. As usual. Mickey, thank you so much for being here. Bank Daffy, thank you so much for dropping by, man. It's always so fun, to just hang out. Basically have, this kind of interactions with other people. It's always something, that you feel somewhat of a connection when you are open to others. And it's always as I said, fulfilling. Anyway, no more sugar to go then. See you tomorrow, okay? No, I'll see you on Friday. Later.